Hello,
Can you
hello.
guys see the countdown going on?
Yeah.
Countdown is. It looks like we're live now.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the countdown.
Or are we? Let's see.
Yeah,
I'll check.
something's going
If
on.
we are, hello.
It says we're live.
Yeah.
Someone's still got the
Okay, yeah,
YouTube tab open.
I guess we are live. So welcome everybody. Yeah. So welcome everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Tonight we will be talking to Gordon Kahl. Is that how you pronounce it, Gordon?
I'm hearing an echo.
Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, I don't know. I think my internet was my internet was backed up or something because it took forever to show that countdown. But I think we're good now. So tonight we'll be talking with Gordon Kahl. Is it Kahl? Am I pronouncing that right, Gordon?
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it, but I'm still hearing a really bad echo. Somebody still has their YouTube unmuted, or
No. Mine's closed.
I'm not hearing an echo.
That sounds good over here. Let me mute up and see what happens.
All right. Try it now. Right now, Gordon.
Can you hear me now?
Can you still hear it? Yeah, I can hear you. You still hear the echo?
How's the sound?
Yeah, really bad. So yeah.
Maybe try leaving the studio and coming back in. Sometimes that helps. And so while Gordon's doing that, I have my my friend and a co-host here helping me out, Joe King.
Hey.
So I'd hop in.
How you doing, buddy?
What's up, Joe? How's it going?
Excellent.
I'm doing good.
I got a fly the size of a Buick flying around in my room, so you might be able to hear it. You might pick him up. And the strange thing's huge, man. Can't find my fly swatter.
Yeah, no, I can't hear anything. Mr. Super says there's no echo.
Right. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, buddy. He said the first day is less than enthusiastic, so let's see what happens. It's all right, though. Come on, buddy. Come back.
Yes. Sometimes that just happens with StreamYard.
Yeah.
I tried to adjust the mic settings and it didn't work, but yeah. Hopefully he'll come back here in a second. Until he gets back, though, what's new with you? Anything interesting?
No, nothing, man. Just more stuff. Oh, here we go.
All right. How's that? Is that better, Gordon?
I believe so. So far, let me listen for a little bit here.
Okay, cool.
Mic check.
Cool.
Yeah, just
so
stuff on my stuff I've been watching that is just a trip. Like these people scuba dived into one of the pyramids in Egypt in the base into the tomb. I saw that. That was a trip.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And more more impossible buildings and stuff in different places. Just yeah. It's I got a pretty good passion for it, man. I'm always looking at the hiking videos and all that type of stuff.
Cool.
All the petroglyphs and
so
everything.
Gordon, yeah. So Gordon, I just met you last week, and so I don't know very much about you, and I don't know how many people out here that are listening know much. So if you want to start off and tell us a little about yourself,
Actually,
do that,
it's
and
not
then
even
we'll
an
get right into the topic for the night. Go ahead.
actually it's not even an echo. It's like a full 3-second delay, and then each person is talking over their own words.
Oh, gotcha. You got a delay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm not hearing any of that.
Yeah, maybe a little tiny bit of one, but not that bad. Not a 3-second.
Yeah, I mean, I can kind of, yeah, I can hear like a tiny little echo every once in a while from you, Joe.
Really?
But I mean, it's just very occasionally. It's not even
Right. I wonder if I
anything,
should go back.
you know,
Maybe I'll
super
pull the
bad.
headphones back out. Let's see.
And do you have the microphone on the headphones, or is it the microphone
I
separate?
had the no, I had it separate, plugged in. So how's that? A little bit better?
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that sounds perfect.
Fly me to the moon. Yeah. Okay.
Mr. Super says all three of us are clear, so
yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah. So
Mandanimal is here. Hi, Mandanimal.
The mind said he might want to come up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the mine might still be on his way to work.
Yeah. Right on.
But yeah, I figure we'll give Gordon a chance since we have had this scheduled for a week, and
yeah.
And I'd kind of like to get to know him, because he is brand new, and I'd be interested to see if he has a channel or has some content somewhere, or if his channel did get deleted or what.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You want to give the backstory of what went on with you two, or just wait till he gets here?
What's
how
that?
This all came? Oh, you want to give the backstory about how this all came about, or no, to the people, or?
Oh well, yeah. I just met I met him last week on Ken Rotman's channel, and I guess he would go on there with go on Ken Rotman's, and a lot of times Splatter would be there, and so Splatter invited me over to come over and talk on Ken's channel for a little bit after Sandy's show one night, and that's how I met him. All I really learned about him was that he was from Minnesota and he likes hockey, which I like hockey too. So,
oh, do you? Yeah.
So he seemed like a nice guy, but oh yeah, I love hockey. Yeah, we had a minor hockey team when I was like a teenager growing up. That's what the logo is on my avatar.
Nice,
the Columbus
dude.
Chill. It was like a minor team.
Sick.
From yeah. So I mean, but yeah, that's actually a picture of my tattoo. I got a tattoo of the logo.
Nice, dude. Did you play?
Yeah, so ever since, and then we got the Blue Jackets in 2000.
Oh,
I do not play.
There's
not a whole lot of opportunities in Columbus.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Blue Jackets came in 2000.
Gotcha. I was in high school.
The Chill was in like the early 90s.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was in high school when the Sharks got to San Jose.
Yeah.
It was 89, I think. I think I was a junior in their first year. And they played in the Cow Palace, like up by Oakland, while they were building it, the Shark Tank. I've been to a few games there. It's great in person, man. It's so much fun to watch.
Oh yeah, it's way better in person. Yeah, I mean it's a little less exciting on TV, but
yeah, it's pretty good.
But yeah, in person, you can't beat it. And the Chill was like a terrible team, so they were just known for fighting. They just had a bunch of thugs on their team, and so that was the best part. You just go and you see like 5, 6, 7 fights a night,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what got me into it, is that they were allowed to fight in hockey.
Yeah. That's the best, dude. In minor league sports is the best, man. Like the San Jose Giants are the best baseball games to go to. It's like single A, but you're in and out, it's not a big line, you're not waiting in traffic. And it's like, it's just the best time, man. So much fun. Spend too
Yeah.
much money at
So
the
as a
big one.
single A, is that? Yeah, because I grew up going to a AAA team. Because here in Columbus, there's always been a AAA team called the Columbus Clippers, and they
Okay.
were the minor league. For 20 years, they were the minor league team for the Yankees. So like Derek Jeter played on there, and like all the
Oh,
old school Yankees before they went up to the Yankees,
dang.
ran through the Clippers. Uh,
That's crazy.
so I've always,
That's
and then I live right between Cincinnati and Cleveland. So like once a year we go down to a Reds game or Indians game, and
that's sick,
so yeah,
dude.
I grew up around baseball. Yeah.
And so now in Reno, I have a AAA team that's for the Diamondbacks. The Aces go to the Diamondbacks. So it's AAA is where you get to see the good players for sure.
Right. Yeah, I
Only
think
thing
AAA is one level below the major league, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally. What we did get is all the rehab guys that were hurt would go to single A and just have a couple at bats and sign autographs and stuff. Like Pablo Sandoval was there one day. It was pretty cool. That's one thing I can't shake is get rid of programming is the sports, man. That's the toughest one for me. I don't have to watch movies anymore, but yeah, the sports still got me.
Yeah, I didn't. I kind of like being in Columbus. The Buckeyes football is like a religion here. So like on Saturdays during football season is the best time to go grocery shopping or drive anywhere because there's no traffic, there's no nothing, nobody's in the street. Everybody's at home watching the game.
That's
and
funny.
yeah, but yeah, I lost all interest in sports. Around 2020 when a lot of the leagues started going woke and doing all kinds of crazy, stuff. So I totally lost interest in sports, and I barely even follow the Buckeyes anymore. I only know about them because I can't help but hear about them living in the city,
Right. And if people don't know, the Ohio State football, the stadium, I believe, is like 108,000 people sit in the stadium. It's over 100,000. I mean, it's absolutely a city in that place when a game is going on. It registers earthquakes and stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, at one point it was the biggest stadium in the Big Ten or maybe even college football for a long time, and then Michigan, of course, had to outdo us and add seats and make it like 5,000 seats more.
Right. They went to like 110.
They hold the right. But still, I think the horseshoe is a crazy place to be in and walk around because it's like 100 and some years old too. So I mean, it's just amazing that they were able to just construct that huge thing.
Oh, I know.
All the way back then.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. All these stadiums and stuff. There's just I don't know if you ever seen Michelle Gibson stuff on like racetracks and stuff, how there's circuits and all that. It's like it's like and so many. Dodger Stadium is. I saw this thing about Chavez Ravine, and it was like this old Hispanic community that like they literally had the parades with the puppets and like old school community, and they literally like bought the land and kicked them all out and filled in that giant ravine and built Dodger Stadium on it. And like under the pitcher's mound, the school is still there. They just took the roof off and filled it up with dirt. Like literally there's a school under the pitcher's feet in Dodger Stadium. Trip.
Oh, that's wild. That is a trip. Yeah, I've never heard that before.
Oh yeah, it's a little documentary on the people and how they offered them money and they were going to build an apartment complex and they were going to get them an apartment there, where they're going to build it and all this stuff. And they all got displaced and like broke up and never all got back together again. It was like, whoa, it was a trip.
Yeah.
Getting rid of
So
old
yeah,
stuff.
Gordon's
Yeah.
saying in chat
Mhm.
that he was experiencing a full 3-second delay with me and you's voice stepping on each other with a perfect repeat echo. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sure why. It looked like in the chat everybody was saying that it sounded clear on their end, or at least the viewer's end. And
Yeah.
so I mean, so yeah, please try to come back in, and we can see if we can get this figured out.
Right. Gonna be a short stream anyway. No biggie.
Yeah, right. Yep. Looks like we got some new people in the chat. We got Justin Johnson. We got Tiniest Sarah Pagey. CT Gordon. LJ's here. The Mind is here.
Hey,
I think I
hey.
said Justin Johnson. Rebecca 345 said she couldn't stay very long, but she just wanted to say hi.
Appreciate it.
Watch the
Yep.
replay tomorrow. Yep. Man, Danimal. Jackie was here earlier. I don't know if she's still here. I know she's live on. I think Jackie got her YouTube back.
Oh, she got it taken away.
Straight on Rumble all the time. Yeah, she lost it because I think she was just playing just straight playing videos, like full video, 2-hour videos of other people's stuff. Because she would go live for like 10 or 12 hours and then just like play movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's kind of fun though, but
looks like she
too
got it
bad they
back.
just kill it.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm surprised that it lasted as long as it did doing that. But yeah, come on back, Gordon, and see if you yeah, everybody's suggesting that if you have it open in YouTube in a different window, just to close that out, which I think he probably already knows that. Maybe he just in a window he didn't realize it was still open. So
yeah, he kept saying YouTube's open. YouTube's so
yeah. So
we shall see.
So until he makes it back, if he makes it back,
I always post it too, on my channel to make a little post.
make a little post. What?
Of it whenever a show's going, we're gonna do a show. I always put it on my channel.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put up a little like 45-second promo video about an hour ago.
Okay. Yeah.
Sharing the stream. So, but yeah, I was a little late to I was gonna do it this morning after Sandy's show, and then while I'm sitting there, I just got all lightheaded and had to lay down for a second, and I ended up falling asleep. So I had to do it last minute. But
wow, I know, man. That's been happening to me lately too, man. I actually worked so much.
I don't know if it was like. Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was just because I was drinking, like I had coffee and I was drinking caffeine on an empty stomach at 4 in the morning, or because it kind of felt like the jittery caffeine buzz that you get,
totally.
Which I don't hardly ever get. But when I laid down, I was fine, and then I ended up falling asleep. But
yeah, the older I get, man.
Yeah, right. I didn't know if I was shifting or not. I'm thinking, okay, I got to look around tomorrow and see if there's any new Mandela effects popping up to me, because
yeah,
I get the ear ringing thing a lot too, and a lot of people say that when you're ear ringing, that you're shifting, and so I get that.
Whoa.
I get that, probably once a month, every other month or so. And,
really?
And so I didn't know if this was, yeah.
See, I hadn't heard that, dude. That's a trick.
But I have problems. Yeah, I had problems with my left ear. Like I probably only got like 50% hearing, which is interesting because I've seen some videos about the GATE program. that they were talking about, that a lot of people that were in that program now have hearing loss.
Oh,
As just like one of a common thing with gate kids and stuff. So
like the school program gate.
right, yeah, the school program gate, the gifted and talented.
Oh yeah, shoot, my kids are in that. How funny.
Oh, are they?
They were. They're growing up
Yeah.
now. They're adults now, but yeah, they
right.
were for a little bit.
Huh.
Ray Russ is here.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Oh, Ry Russ. What's up, Ry?
Ray Russ.
Yeah, I don't know how Gordon says that he was connecting through the link I emailed him, so he thinks that's the problem. But
oh, sometimes, yeah, if you type it in, sometimes it's better. That's for sure. I've had that happen.
But yeah, I don't know how else to send it to him other than email.
Oh, Gordon.
But yeah. Did you hear the Higher Minds episode I did with Rebecca about the GATE program? And I think the first one I did with Sandy, the very first show, was about the GATE program too. That's what kind of.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go back and
I had
listen.
never heard of it before. But yeah, it was super interesting.
Yeah. Oh no, I was listening
and then
live.
I started digging into it and found out that it was. Yeah, I found out that it was like, I was looking at the timelines with the GATE program, and there was the Gateway program, which is the program you can like still buy like the CDs today, and teaches you how to tune into your psychic abilities and astro travel or stuff like that. Which that's just scary to me. But then I was looking before that, and right before that was like the MK Ultra had very similar stuff. There was there was all kinds of different projects talking, targeting towards adults. And so then but it was just weird because right when those programs ended, then the next one would start, and it went from testing this on adults to testing testing out kids.
Whoa!
And so it's just weird that one stops, and then 6 months later, another program just like it starts up, but it's focused on kids in the schools. And
right.
like I remember doing the hearing test and all that kind of stuff, and everybody that I've ever talked to that remembers stuff about being in or being tested for the GATE program, they've all asked their parents. Everybody that I've talked to hasn't, like, none of their parents knew anything about it.
Whoa!
Mr. Super's here.
It's a trip.
So that was the weirdest part, because I asked my mom, and she was like, I don't remember ever you ever getting tested, your hearing tested in school. I took you to the doctor.
Oh yeah.
Once a year and got your ears and eyes tested. It wasn't the
We
school's
sit on that little
responsibility.
bus.
So
yeah, there was like a little bus that would come. And
So
sit
what's up,
on
Mr. Super?
Mr. Super.
Hey, friend.
Yeah.
What's happening?
How you doing?
Up, man. I was going to give you a minute to get the show rolling, but the show's kind of not rolling yet.
Yeah.
Gordon, you should come back on, man. Even if you like the way things were, you sounded clear, so you could come on and make your points. Even if it takes you a few seconds to hear the other people on the panel, man, come back. It's your show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So what's new with you, Mr. Super?
Oh, I'm struggling with that plumbing problem. Things got worse, Joe.
No.
Yeah, Sis offered to come over this morning, and I'm like, well, there's no point unless can make some progress. So I soaked it in some silicone lubricant, like a penetrating lubricant, and I went in and tried to torque on it. Dude, I did everything I could, not to tilt it to any side or lift it up and down, putting just enough pressure on the pipe wrench to just put centralized torque on it. I was trying to be careful not to put too much torque on it, dude, but when I got done, I did not get the nut broke loose, and I looked down, the shower valve was bent off to one side. I'm like, oh, this ain't good. When I straightened it, I heard a snap, dude. I'm pretty sure I broke at least one of the pipes off.
Have you turned water back on yet?
No, I've been without water all day, man. Like I don't even want to turn it on and have it leak in the wall because I've got like equipment, all my CNC machines and shit are in the basement right
Yeah.
below them. So by the time it
Mhm.
started spraying in the wall, I'd have a freaking problem. So
Yeah, water destroys, man. Don't want to do that for
yeah,
sure.
I
Shoot,
was
I'm sorry,
supposed to have
buddy.
Yeah.
somebody offered to come over and help today, and I never heard back, and I didn't want to like make anybody angry by trying to chase them down or whatever. So I just sat here all day awake, and that's why I was
Oh,
sleeping when the show started. I'm like, dude, I sit here right by the door in case somebody knocks or whatever. You know what I mean?
that's a bum. Yeah, if it wasn't secured real well to the backing in there, it would come off there, man.
Yeah,
That's
you're
a
putting
bum.
all the torque on the little pipe, man.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
Yeah, Boston Ray said what I was thinking. He said, super lubed it up and spanked it. But I was thinking, man, this conversation turned dirty real quick. But that's funny.
Sir.
So yeah, so good to see you, Boston. Thanks for joining.
Ray.
We didn't call you out. I was just shouting out because you were in the comments. I got to say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't have any other way to send a link to Gordon
Right.
unless he wants to come in, and then I can put the link in the private chat, and then he can copy and paste it and then leave and try to come back that way.
Yeah, I'm curious about who he is. I want to know. Come on, Gordon. I think you've been on for a while. Got a new channel, but been on for a while. So.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, he says he's been dealing with YouTube for like 14 for 14 years. So
Right.
I'm sure he's got something interesting to say.
Yep.
But like I said, I just met him last Sunday for we talked on Ken's channel for maybe a half hour or 45 minutes, and it was all of us talking. So I didn't learn too much about him from other than he was he had a hockey jersey on. So
Yeah.
we talked about that, and other than that, I don't know much about him. But he did say that he had something to talk about with 9/11.
Mhm.
So that would be interesting. I love that conversation. I don't know if 9/11 is still a conversation
Right.
that's banned on YouTube, or if that's something that's acceptable. But
Yeah,
I mean, I think
covered
it's a little more
detail. I
acceptable
wouldn't
now. I
be
mean, I
too
see.
concerned about it anymore. I think they're past that one. On to bigger and better things.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
I found what I think is a giant wall when I was hiking up in San Jose that I got a video of.
Mostly buried, you think?
Well, it's big. It's like over 10 feet tall, and it's in where they used to mine Quicksilver up in the San Jose Hills in South San Jose. Big bunch of Quicksilver mines, and so that's what a couple months ago I was up there hiking, and found this big wall with a big pipe next to it that used to be like a flue pipe with one of those big flappers on top, and they repurposed it for
Doesn't it seem really strange that there's like deposits of stuff like that, like Quicksilver, mercury, just laying around in one particular state? You go drill here, you get mercury. Drill over there, you get oil. Drill over here, you get copper. Drill over there, you get nickel.
Yeah. Whenever I read these
weird,
stories about these guys, they're dead nuts on where they drill all the time too. Like when I read all these stories about the hot springs and all these guys making money off this and that, they know exactly where to drill. So these people know something,
Makes you wonder, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what was this thing that you found when you were hiking?
How would you even figure that out? Like even the simple shit like iron ore or copper, right?
Right.
How do you even figure out what area to start looking, dude? How do you do it?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, these guys know stuff, man. It's crazy. Yeah, let me see. I got this video. Let me see if I can go back to StreamYard. Want me to share it real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Of course, it's not.
Yeah, you say you already have a video up about it?
Yeah, I didn't put it up yet. I'll show it here. I'll show it here. Oh yeah, here we go.
Mm.
Okie dokie.
Mm.
So how do I let's see?
This is the video that's live on your
Yeah.
channel now?
No, it's not on my channel yet. Can you guys see it? Because it's got my whole screen. I can't see anything else. Can you guys see?
No, yeah. Oh no, here, let me add you to the stage. Yes, we can see it now.
Okay, yeah. So this is Almaden Valley, the hills by San Jose, where I grew up running around and mountain biking and stuff. And it's called Quicksilver County Park. old horse trough. Me breathing real heavy.
When you were mountain biking and that bear ran across in front of you.
Yeah, you see that?
I did see that. That was wild.
Yeah, dude, my heart was racing.
Yeah,
I started looking behind me.
Videos.
Yeah. Bear. So yeah, I found the guys were chasing him. Yeah. Like, you dummies, man. This is the trailhead here. It goes down that
Why would
way.
you want to chase a bear?
I know, dude. They're well, we're trying to help it. Big old trucks, scaring the heck out of them.
Is your video playing?
Oh shoot, I'm sorry. I thought you guys were seeing it. Let me see here. I am.
Well, I got you on screen, but it's just a black screen.
Oh, gotcha.
We see the first frame now.
Oh, do you? Okay, so let me see. Let me go back to it.
Yeah, maybe it's my internet.
Oh, there you go.
I'm looking at the StreamYard little internet icon in the corner.
All right.
Saying that my connection's unstable.
Let me see if I can go back. Well, the beginning had the let me see. Okay, this is where we're at. Here we go.
See, now I'm spinning.
Oh, are you? You're not seeing it? I could pause it.
I'm seeing it.
Oh, okay. You see that old horse trough?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
If you want some good weather, this is where you come.
I just got me a little microphone too. Everybody uses.
Cool.
Just a little trailhead here that goes down. And that way, and then I head up, see if I can find the mines. And then just a couple killer views, man.
Beautiful.
Yeah, neat place, man. And nothing freezes in the winter, so everything grows and grows. And right here, vultures are like, I wish I had my camera out. One flew like 4 feet over my head, this giant vulture.
Yeah, they're huge.
They're huge, and they come real close to you. Hawks and stuff, they come they fly like right over your head around here for some reason.
Because you're in their space, you're on the high ground.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They like to be able to see for miles, man. They always want to be up high.
Yeah. It's a trip when you're eye to eye with a hawk, and you're on your mountain bike, you're looking over, he's looking right at you dead in the eye. It's like, whoa, I'm up high.
Yeah, dude.
So this is it.
I've had that happen in the woods too, man. Just sitting there totally still and having a big, huge owl come fly and land in a tree like right in front of me. And it's looking right past me, like right over my head. And I'm sitting there like hiding my eyes with my,
They're
bill in my
killers
hat.
too.
And then I
Oh,
look up
yeah.
and I lock eyes with them and they freak out, dude. They're like, holy shit, dude, you were right there the whole time. Yeah, dude.
You can send a shiver. No,
They
send
freak
a
out,
shiver
man.
down
They
your
don't like
spine,
they
man.
don't like being surprised at all.
No, no. We're a warehouse we're working at. There's 3 of them living in there. One of them got in one of our units, like an AC unit that we run gas to. So I'm up on the scissor lift, go up there, and the door's kind of open. I look in there. There's 2 dead mice in there. He was just bringing them. He was bringing them all in there. The owl. It was pretty
That was
crazy.
the
Man.
storehouse.
Yeah, we do those giant tilt-up warehouses. Those I mostly work on. Real, just boring stuff, man. Straight pipes. But yeah, that was that wall back there. I mean, what do you think? That thing's right in the mine area. Look at that thing, just straight over and down. And then right here's a bunch of rubble and stuff. Just a sheer wall. I couldn't find my way up to top of it. But when you're in person, you're like, oh yeah, that's something, man. Too flat.
I've had to work on hundreds of those rooftop units, man. It's
Really?
sometimes a whole day out on a roof working on all of those. Yeah, we used to have to put smoke detectors in them and wire them for shutdown. If
Oh.
any of them picked up smoke, I had to shut them all down.
Yeah, totally. Out in the sun some days, the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, we run gas to them. Our truck says heating, plumbing and heating, and everybody asks, oh, so what kind of heating do you do? We just run gas to them. We don't even do heating. I don't know where they put it.
Dude, have you come across those white rubber roofs they're using now?
Mm-hmm. All the time. Blind you, man.
Dude, I was
Another
the
day
first time I
like,
come across that white rubber was in Redding, California on a Walmart. Northern California, Redding. And it
That's
snowed, man. There was a light dusting of snow on this white rubber roof. Dude, you couldn't take a step without falling on your ass. I about broke my leg on that shit. It was bad news.
Yeah, I know. It's awful. And it just it reflects, man, sun like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, you get a sunburn like under your chin, under your nose.
Yeah. No, totally. It's crazy.
It's worse than snow.
Yeah, man.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Hear you good.
Okay, there. It looks like the internet's getting a little bit better. But yeah,
Oh,
it kicked me out like 6 times. So I think yeah, this might be a shorter show than I expected, because if my internet's not working, then
right.
can't do much. But yeah, it seems like it's going a little bit better now.
Everything
seems
going against
okay.
you.
Gordon, you should come back on, man.
So yeah. We got Ken Rotman in the chat. But
Nice.
but yeah, so yeah, Gordon was trying to get here. He was here for a minute. But I think actually it might be just my internet, or I don't know what the problem is.
Right.
Yeah, you're roboting.
Yeah, it is true about you
bit.
putting the address in. You guys ever seen honeysuckles?
Sure if Gordon.
Oh yeah.
Honeysuckles.
A company.
Okay.
See.
That's it. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, he's out. Wow. Wonky internet.
It's the Joe King and Mr. Super Show.
Hey, dun, 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 dun. That's what I grew up on. Totally, man. Johnny was cool, man.
Who's cool?
Johnny Carson.
Oh,
The Tonight
Johnny
Show.
Carson. Yeah.
When I was a kid.
Right. Yeah. Like I think I just barely caught the end of maybe the last year or so of him when I was a kid, and then it switched to who was after Johnny Carson.
Jay Leno. Didn't they
That's
go to
right.
Jay Leno?
Yeah. They
Yeah.
went to Jay Leno.
It went straight from
Yep.
right after Johnny Carson.
Yeah. It was a
Think so.
controversy because who did he take? Mr. Super, who was supposed to get the job? Another guy, I think.
David Letterman, I think, wanted it.
Oh, yeah.
Letterman,
Mhm.
maybe?
Yeah, Letterman. Yep. But
Yeah.
that show was great.
he
I
was
used to
pissed, I heard.
record that. I used to record David Letterman.
Oh, I
on
love
VHS.
David Letterman.
Yeah, I'd watch it
Yeah.
after high school. I'd put it on for the night before because I'd be in bed. It was good, man.
Yeah, he was funny. I like David Letterman a lot. I liked him better than I just totally forgot the dude's name. Jay Leno. Yeah, I liked him
Leno,
better
yeah.
than Jay.
I saw him in person
Jay
one
was funny
time.
too. He had
Yeah,
moments.
that dude does more where he works so
You
much.
saw him in
He does
person?
like, yeah, I saw when I was a kid over at the fair. He was young, so he wasn't even that popular. So it was literally at the Santa Clara County Fair. And these cholos were up in the front row. These like Mexican gangbanger dudes were up there trying to heckle him, and he just ripped them up, dude. It was so funny, man. These three gentlemen here are sharing a brain. He's all saying, it was so funny, bro. Yeah, I was just laughing at these gangbangers.
That's funny. LJ says that Joan Rivers was the heir apparent until she offended
That's right.
John Carson.
Joan was in the
I
mix
heard
too. I
that
remember
one.
that. Yep. They were the main.
That would have
guest
been
star.
horrible.
Yeah, that would have been a train wreck. No doubt.
Oh.
That
That's
would
when
have lasted like 2 seasons, and then the Tonight Show would have.
stuff was funnier back then for sure. I think, unless I'm just getting old. But
Well, they had to rely on real humor.
Well, how old
man.
are you?
Like they didn't have canned laughter. If you watch some of the modern shows without canned laughter, like you wouldn't even have a clue when it was supposed to be funny. You know what I mean?
exactly. Yeah. I'm 52. So I'm like,
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you're close to me. I'm 48, 49.
Okay,
here in a month or
gotcha.
two.
yeah. That's what I figured when you're like, just missed it.
Yeah.
You know. Nice.
So you got anything we want to talk about real quick? Because I don't know how much longer my internet's going to last. Because it's still at that zero. I got to figure out maybe I just need to get like a long cable and just hardwire it so I'm not on the Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah. I heard that's the best.
And see if that'll
Yeah,
help.
that'd be best.
Yeah, it's just that my computer's in the basement and the router's upstairs on the opposite side of the house. So
Oh,
I have to
bummer.
get like a 100-foot cord.
Dang. It's a bummer. Yeah, me
I got
too.
the same situation.
But it's doable.
When I'm online from my laptop. It's on Wi-Fi too. It's not ideal. I mean, it works okay, but you
Yeah.
sound really good now, though, Josh.
Yep.
Seems to have worked out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, it looks like the little Wi-Fi icon showing the number of bars you got disappears once you actually get a decent connection. It only pops up when you're having a bad connection. So
Oh, okay.
so it's gone for now, and now it's back. But yeah. So yeah, I apologize to everyone for my technical difficulties and not having the show that was scheduled. I
Last
would try
minute.
to get Gordon back on another night, and if we have a better connection, we can hear what he has to say. Because I do know there was a few people interested to hear what Gordon had to say. So
Right.
But thanks for being here, guys, and helping me out. I don't know what I would have done if I'd have just been sitting here all by myself with my internet kicking me out 6 times. It would have been a really boring show.
Start singing. Right on.
Yeah, not me. That would have drove more people away. If I started singing, we would have went from 9 viewers down to 0 instantly. Whereas, just a black
Not
screen
0,
probably
I'd still
at least
watch
kept
it.
2 or 3.
Right on.
It's fun.
Yeah, I'm still working on that one song. I'm gonna give it a shot, Mr. Super. The one A Boy Named Sue, because I think I can do that one.
Oh yeah, cool. That would be cool, man.
So if I get something that sounds good, I'll send it to you.
Great.
Sweet. What do I got?
I didn't send you that other one I'm working on because you didn't want to try to
Yeah.
sing on it, so I'm just waiting until it's done.
Tough finding a singer, huh, buddy?
Yeah, dude.
Sorry, you can say that again. You can send me the other one because what?
I didn't send you the other one because you didn't want to sing on it, so I'm just going to finish it and then send it.
Okay. Mhm. All right. Yeah. No. Well, what was the other one?
What I'm working on now, the Barry Manilow song you said you didn't want any part of.
Oh, right. Yeah, Barry Manilow. I don't think I could do Barry Manilow.
Barry Cantaloupe. Barry.
Yeah.
Which one? Which song?
Can't Smile Without You. I kind of like the song, dude. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it, man. But it's a throwback for sure. I already got the vocals in the can, so
Yeah, I
I
have a
know
bunch
it's
of
going
Barry
to turn out
Manilow.
okay. It's funny.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to bust out some of my old vinyls. I probably have like 10 Barry Manilow vinyls.
Yeah,
Really?
right?
Uh-huh.
You got a
Yeah,
You got a bunch of records?
I got into it a couple years ago. I do have a bunch
Nice.
of records. Like I found this online auction that the pickup is by my house, and it's just like like estate sales type of thing. But instead of doing it, a walkthrough open house and let people walk through, he just puts it all online, and then you just go pick
Oh.
it up the next day. And the
Nice.
place I pick it up is just like 5 minutes from my house. And so there's lots of houses that just have like milk crates full of records. And so like
Oh, cool.
I've just buying. So I've got like 15 or 20 milk crates that I got for $5 a piece, with like 50 records in them each.
Sick.
So yeah, a bunch of
dude.
them are crap, but some of them are good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
But yeah,
You
I
got
love
albums, Mr.
Good way to
Cooper?
go to collect. What's
Do
that?
you have albums still?
No, I let all that stuff go
Yeah.
during a
me
move
too.
years ago. Yeah.
I got none. Cassettes all gone.
Yeah, I just love.
Yep. I left
Yeah,
my
I just love the old
turntable
media.
and the other old
I even
stuff
have an
like that,
8-track.
and- Do you really? Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. At the same auction, I found one of those big consoles, like the big, like 5 foot wide, 2 foot deep, 3 foot high, whatever consoles you lift up. It's got a record player. It's got an 8-track, AM, FM radio, built-in speakers, all that kind of stuff. I think I got it for like $10.
I always liked the idea of 8-tracks, but it was really never good technology, dude. We were selling 8-tracks and cassettes like under dash units and that sort of thing. And even the very best
Yeah.
8-track player had so much overlap. Like you could always hear this next song on the next track a little bit bleeding through.
Really? I don't remember. That's funny.
They were never like one clean song. You could always hear other shit going on.
That's so funny.
But I had
I
some
remember.
good
quality-
8-tracks,
quality is
man.
not very good.
I had a big collection of
Really?
man.
We had this giant, huge record player set up it was this huge oak thing with a big record player, a big old 8-track, and a big old reel-to-reel, the old reel-to-reel. And it was this nice.
Well, I had
you
a
had-
nice
Yeah,
reel
man.
to reel back in the day.
That was old
Shit.
school, man. Grew up with
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah, reels definitely.
Yep, I'd have to. I
Yeah,
remember having the.
with big reels, I'm thinking mine would go at least 8 hours or something on a reel.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was ridiculous. And
How'd it sound?
the only good thing about 8 tracks is they never needed to be rewound. They'd play forever. You start throwing an 8 track, it'll play till the wheels fall off.
Yeah. How funny. They were sturdy. Yeah, I remember having my Walkman.
Yeah, I
with
knew
my,
they didn't have to be rewound.
Yeah, how
Go
come?
ahead, sorry.
How come they don't got to be rewound? They just.
Well, because
It's just
Yeah,
on
I
a
don't
really
know.
huge loop. It just comes back around.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's better.
Oh yeah, I didn't
It
know
like
that.
pulls the feed from the middle of the loop, and then it wraps it around the outside of the loop, and it tightens it just enough to where it collapses on itself continuously. It's pretty funny.
Wow, that's crazy.
So LJ has a question for you, Joe. She says, Joe, did you hear about the dyslexic atheist insomniac?
No, I didn't hear.
I like the setup.
He laid awake nights wondering if there was a dog.
Oh.
That's funny.
I'm two of those three. I think the dyslexic and it's kind of an insomniac.
Yeah.
Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer's in the chat. She says, I know you guys.
To Stephen Wright joke.
We know you too, Jennifer.
Hey,
Hi, Jennifer.
That's funny.
Yeah, we're chatting about Stephen Wright, the stand-up comic. He did this one
He was
joke
funny.
where he's like,
Oh, right.
yeah. He goes, I made my house out of balsa
Yeah,
wood. I pick it up over my head and scare the neighbor kids. He was just deadpan. It's funny.
He was the one that came out and said, I just got instant water. What do I need to add to
it?
Yeah, Stephen Wright was the greatest. Like him
and the other one, he said, "Don't never put instant water."
George Carlin
in a microwave. Go backwards in time.
That's funny. That was funny.
That is funny.
Yeah, Carlin was like a writer. You know, he had ideas that he'd kind of put out. You know, like not a normal stand-up. It was really interesting how he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had that real dry comedy and delivery with that deep voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite
that's my
one.
kind of comedy.
My favorite one is where he starts. He goes, "I'm not a guy that worries," and he starts it like that, and then he goes on about how people worrying about plastic and stuff, and he just goes how the Earth created plastic because the Earth needs plastic. Like, the way he breaks it down is, is so funny, man. Like, just don't worry about it. You can't kick the Earth's ass.
That's funny.
Well, I wanted to hear what Gordon had to say.
Yep. I guess that's a lesson.
Yeah, I
have
did
a
too.
backup
Yeah, right. Yeah, I guess my backup plan is going to get me a nice long cord to connect the internet.
Right.
So we got pushing just showed up.
Hey.
So hey, pushing. In the mind, I am actually, we're probably about to get off of here. I was just planning on just like a 1 hour, short show. Because I got something to do here in about 20 minutes. But But yeah, I will. Yeah, I got your email, and so I'll give you a call, and we can talk. And if you if you want to come on another night, I'll be happy to do that too. So yeah, Gordon. Splatter says Gordon chickened out. I don't think he chickened out because he was here. He tried, but he was hearing the echo, and then my internet. It could have possibly been partially my internet too. So I don't know what happened, but he tried 3 or 4 times. So yeah, maybe he'll come back for another try.
Right.
But yeah, bad now. People are starting to jump in,
Right.
and but yeah, I don't have a whole lot more for him. But I do appreciate you guys showing up and bailing me out here and keeping me going while I was kicked out so many times.
No problem, brother.
Yeah, maybe we
Yeah,
can
absolutely.
try and play a song here real quick. What's that? Man, I don't even think I'll be able to play a song. I can't even open up another YouTube channel to pull up a song.
Do you
from
have
Mr.
any of
Super's
them
channel
that are uploaded? Do you have anything uploaded to StreamYard?
What was that, Mr. Super?
Do you have any of them uploaded to StreamYard, or you could have Joe play a song?
Oh yeah.
Share a screen.
I don't. The only one I have is the Higher Minds intro.
Drop a link in the private
play
chat.
it on the way out.
Joe can play music if you'd like.
What do you guys want to hear? Let's see. Got YouTube up right now. See, they always put you at the bottom of my thing. It's so frustrating. God, dude, I literally go there.
I should have named myself the Shadow Band.
Right. And you know what's weird is I couldn't even get to those comments, Josh, after all that was going on. I saw those comments and I went back to find them and I couldn't even open up the comments. It was like super weird. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know that when you end up getting a lot of comments, so like right now I go back and like it only lets me go back so far. So like the first comment I can see is from Rebecca at 10:10. So anything before 10:10. But but when somebody's when you're posting comments in the chat like before the stream even starts and there's not even just a few like 10 or 10 they shouldn't get deleted. And he said that all of his comments, which they did get deleted. I came into the show tonight and there was all of his comments that he had put in over the last couple of days were just gone. So I don't know if that was YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube does
he was
that.
talking
And
about something that they didn't like.
Yep, they'll drop everything before the stream starts too. So you can comment before the stream starts, but those get lost too. Same thing, you can comment beyond the stream when it ends. You can still continue to comment. Those won't show up in the chat on the replay either.
How about that?
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, spooky. Yeah, that's a good one.
Spooky.
All right. Well.
All right, guys. Yeah. Hey, thanks, buddy.
Right. Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for everybody in the chat for showing up. Sorry, it kind of was a bomb show, but it was still fun talking with Joe and Mr. Super and all you guys. So
Always.
Yeah, I would definitely get a hold of you. To mind. Yeah, we can definitely talk later. So.
I'll work on that other guy too.
Yep, so
I hadn't
everybody-
had time to give a call to the other guy, see about interviewing him too. That I was saying. So.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's good. I think I got one scheduled tentatively for next weekend. On I think either Friday or Saturday. So whichever one doesn't get scheduled, I should be open for the other. So if I confirm with Friday, then you can do Saturday or vice versa. You know what I mean? So yeah. Just let me know if you get a hold of them if they're interested, and yeah, just give them my email and I will talk to them. So
Sounds good.
All right. Well, everybody have a good night. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you on the next show.
In the cool of the evening when everything is getting kind of groovy, call me up and that's what I like to go with you and see a movie. First I say no, I've got some plans for the night, and then I stop and say alright. Love is kind of crazy with a spooky little girl like you. You always keep me guessing, I never seem to know what you are thinking. And if some fella looks at you, well, it's for sure your little eye will be a-winking. I get confused cause I don't know where I stand, and then you smile and hold my hand. Love is kind of crazy with a spooky little girl like you. If you decide someday to stop the little game that you are playing, I'm gonna do all the things my heart's been a dying to say, yeah. Just like a ghost, you've been haunting my dreams. Now I know you're not what you seem.